know what that means. It's time for another part of Steins Gate. Gotta load. We don't need to start, we just need to load. It's always a fucking problem with me.
岡部、顔がにやけてる。
何を言うか、このセルセブが。
セレセブ言うな。
Oh, what do you would? Frog. Oopa.
恋する乙女が好きな相手からのメールを待ってるみたい。
そんなに構ってほしいのか。
ささやかな復讐よ。あんたからのひどい扱いにいつもぐっと耐えてるんだから、それぐらい許せ。
My girl. I mean, you still never cosplay outside of work. This seems like the yeah.
?これでも俺はお前をリスペクトしているつもりだぞ。
名前すらまともに呼んだこともないくせによく言う。
それについてはすまないと思っている。
へえ、意外。あんたって謝るんだ。
謝るさ。だがどうしようもないのだ。俺の脳はお前のことを助手のクリスティーナという認識で固定してしまっていて、直しようがないからな。
回答して海馬に電極ぶっ刺してやりたい。
Is that my girl? No, it's not my girl. It's plot progress. Greetings, Kyoma. Can you tell me exactly how you changed the past? I'd like to verify that what you said is true. Tippity tap, tippity tap. We sent an email today. It was sent to arrive last Tuesday, 170 hours ago. Yes. I would like to... Oh god, I needed to read that. Right. 6, we sent... Help me place... Instantly forgot that any of that happened. When I checked, I found the email had vanished from my phone's send history. I know for a fact it arrived in the past as my friend bought a lot of 6 ticket based on the information I had apparently given him. He got one of the numbers wrong, but otherwise it was an exact match.
ジョン・タイター。
え？嘘？
奴はよほど悪意のある人間以外に対してはオープンだ。メルアドも公開している。こうしてやり取りするのは2度目だ。
道理であんたがタイタンの書き込みを引用したがるわけだ。信者ってわけね。
そういうわけではない。だが奴の話にはうなずける点も多い。
そう？フィクションにしか思えないけど。
God damn. The events you described it sounds like you did indeed change the past. I suspect that the email you sent changed Divergence, if only a little bit. Bravo! The instant your email arrived in the past, you shifted from your original world line to an ever so slightly different world line. On this world line, you received an email from the future containing the Lotto 6 number. You told your friend the numbers, perhaps because you didn't quite trust the email. But your friend got a number wrong when he purchased the ticket. The original email likely disappeared from your send history when all the world line changed. All of this makes sense. The one thing I don't understand is how you kept your memories. The previous world line, just so we're clear, you are telling the truth, yes? Yes, I still have my memories from the from the past, from before the past was changed. That's the truth. By the way, this is actually second time this has happened. You traveled 26 years in your past. Haven't you experienced something similar? Also, what effect do you think my internal manipulation of the timeline might have? Intentional, not internal. I confirm that the divergence is currently 0.571015%. I can't tell what the value was before you changed the past. This is because I, like your friends, have no memories of the world line before you changed the past. In the case of physical time travel, memories are retained even if the world line changes. That's been proven by my own experience. But in the case of email, like the one you sent, the time traveler changes the past without actively traveling through time, a situation that scientists in my time never even considered. It wasn't necessary since the invention of the time machine in 2034 gave us a means of physical time travel, so I'm afraid that I have no idea how to explain the phenomenon you're experiencing. How exactly do you measure divergence? Where do those numbers come from? This could be a phone call. I feel so much reading. Strictly speaking, I was not being entirely accurate when I wrote that the Everett Wheeler model is accepted in my time. The first functional time machine was completed in 2034. In 2 years following that breakthrough, our understanding of the universe's structure grew dramatically. In 2036, scientists proved that the universe is comprised of an attractor fields which describe the extent of the world line convergence. This theory was first proposed in 2020. COVID? Sorry, I forgot to answer your question. I have a meter that measures divergence. A reading of 0% divergence corresponds to the world line I originally came from. In other words, it's subjective, not absolute measurement. This tool can only indicate the current divergence. Please explain these attractor fields. How do they affect world lines? Side rant, side tangent. Gen Z, I mean, I know I'm technically Gen Z, but how many of these words do you think, like, young Gen Z, Generation Alpha, and thusly, in like 10, 15 years, Generation Beta, they're not going to be able to comprehend, like, 70% of the words that I am reading off right now. And I think that's so sad because Steins Gate is such a good game. It's a really good sci-fi piece of art. It is art. And it's going to be sad that, like, in like 10 years, like, 70% of people aren't going to understand anything that this game is talking about because, like, there's so many people that just doesn't understand, like, the words that are being said, and they'll ask like ChatGPT, which doesn't have to be honest, and it'll give you some like vegetable soup of definitions. Yes, Packers. I have a frog now. Its name is Packers, like Pac-Man. It's Pac-Man Frog. I know. It's so creative. All right, tangent done. I shall continue. Put simply, attractor fields are the focal point of the world line convergence. Their existence is responsible for a phenomena previously known as fate and change. There's no real point making small changes to a world line due to the convergence. Small changes do not have lasting influence. Humans who can obscure convergence are exceedingly rare. I haven't met anyone with that ability myself, so I'm unqualified to give you an accurate appraisal. But you, Kyoma, might be one such individual. You might have the power to observe convergence. You might be the one who can guide us to the world line beyond the 1% divergence, across the wall that divides attractor fields. Oh, Kyoma's the special one, mad scientist. The tone of Tider's mail has suddenly changed. Next comes apprehension. Could this be a trap? Fair. Naturally. Yeah, I'd be startled too.
いきなり笑い出すのよ、気色悪い。
これが笑わずにいられるか。実に傑作ではないか。この俺が持つ力だと。
I love my Yushi.
今さらそんなこと言われなくとも俺はとっくに気づいていたぞジョン・タイター。この魔眼リーディングシュタイナーの真の力にな。
話の流れはさっぱり見えんが、岡部次長しろとだけ言っておく。
え？あ。
Shoot at Chandler after all. Now it's getting creepy. See what I said. It's beyond the wall. What happens when we cross it? If we cross the wall, we will have freedom. If we do not, the dystopia I came from will be your future. In exchange for providing false peace and joy, your masters will stamp out every last vestige of free will. As I said on my channel, my goal is to change that future, and you may be the one who can make that possible. Kyoma, I want you to be the Messiah. Fear? Disgust? Christianity, a title for Jesus Christ, one who brings salvation to mankind, Savior, one who rescues others from peril. Salvation, deliverance from pain and suffering.
ジョン・タイターは実にバカだな。
And that's, ooh. And that's where we'll call it, folks. That was a close one. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.